Over the last 18 months, some of the biggest companies in the world have spent nearly $1 billion on AI-related advertising. At some point, a technology requiring that level of promotion starts to look less like the inevitable march of progress and more like a product still trying to find an audience. One of the commercials that played during this year's Super Bowl promoted an AI product for web development with the message that anyone can build a website just using a few simple prompts. That promise isn't anything new. Every few years, a website builder arrives to proclaim that you no longer need the experts, you can go it alone. But there's a huge difference between building a website and building the right website, one that works for your business and engages your audience. The same pattern shows up with artificial intelligence. The tools are definitely getting easier to use, but knowing what to build, why it matters, and whether it's worth building at all, that's not getting any easier. And the conversations about AI make it sound like everybody in the world is already on board. But the data tells a different story. 83% of the global population has never used AI, and around 16% of people have only used a free chatbot. So the paid subscribers, the developers, and all of those LinkedIn connections who won't stop posting about AI every day, they make up only 1% of the world's population. Here at Rarebird, we've stayed curious about the role of AI in marketing, and we've kept experimenting to find the ways it might help us. We've written about it, discussed it at length, and we've actually debated what role it should play here. And what we've learned is that AI earns its keep by doing some of the more tedious and time-consuming aspects of the work. Things like summarizing action items after a meeting, or creating metadata, or even gathering early research materials. Using AI for those tasks actually creates more time for work that requires discernment, like diagnosing the real causes of problems, or building the best strategies to solve them, and even asking insightful questions that can totally change the direction of a project. The experts are still here because that part requires real expertise, understanding the problem before solving it, and that should never be outsourced to AI. AI amplifies earned expertise, so specialized knowledge is more valuable than ever. And understanding which problems are worth solving requires someone who listens carefully and understands what you're trying to accomplish. Our job is to maximize your impact, and AI is one of the tools that helps us work faster so we can spend more time on the decisions that matter the most to your business. And so yes, anyone can build a website, just as anyone can use AI. But knowing what's worth building, what's worth automating, and what requires a human decision, well, that's why we're here.